Welcome back, Olympians. We are on day 2 of our VBS Olympics. I'm Coach Missy, and I hope that you had a great time with our activities yesterday. We are going to huddle up, and then you're going to do some more activities today, so let's get started with our playbook. All right, so today our Olympic value is friendship. And we all know about friendship, right? It's about being in relationship with other people. It's an important part of life, and it is a value of the Olympics and the Paralympics. Being friends with people who are different than us or who are the same is important. And again, it goes back to being respectful to those around you and creating relationships and friendships with those who are around you. And that's important in the Olympics when people are coming in from all different countries and all over the world. And so, remember we talked about our baptismal covenant. At our baptism, we make promises that we are going to live a life of faith. And one of those promises is to continue in the fellowship and in the breaking of the bread. And so when we join together in our church communities, we are developing friendships with those around us and being in community. It's a very important part of being in a Christian community, in a faith community. Having those friendships and getting along with other people who are in our community. Which takes us to our Bible story today. We are going to hear all about Ruth and Naomi, which is found in Ruth, the book of Ruth, chapter 1. And that is in the Old Testament or the Hebrew Scriptures part of the Bible. And so here is your story. Remember, think about who might be reading this story today and see if you can guess. We'll be back.
Ruth and Naomi. The Bible has many different books inside of it. This story comes from the book of Ruth. Ruth can be found in the Hebrew Scriptures or the Old Testament part of the Bible. This is Naomi, her husband, and their 2 sons. They live in Bethlehem. There is a famine in Bethlehem. This means that there is not enough food to feed everyone. Naomi and her family leave their home. They travel to a place called Moab, where they will be able to find food to eat. Not long after settling in Moab, Naomi's husband dies. Sometime later, when Naomi's 2 sons are grown, they get married to women from Moab. These 2 women are called Ruth and Orpah. Naomi loves Ruth and Orpah. 10 years go by. Naomi's 2 sons die. Naomi, Ruth, and Orpah are very sad, but they are not alone. They still have each other. Naomi, Ruth, and Orpah love one another very much. One day, Naomi decides to return to Bethlehem, where she still has other family. She has heard news that the famine is over. Ruth and Orpah love Naomi. They do not want Naomi to travel back to Bethlehem alone. Ruth and Orpah decide to go with Naomi. As they travel, Naomi realizes that Ruth and Orpah are leaving their own families to be with her. She loves them very much, but knows that it will be better for them if they stay. Naomi says, "You are still young. Go back to your families so that you can get married again. The Lord will bless you and look after you." Orpah and Ruth begin to cry. They do not want to leave Naomi. She tells them again to go back to their families. Orpah returns to Moab. Ruth will not go. Naomi says to Ruth, "Orpah has done what I have asked. You should too." Ruth replies, "I will not leave you. I will follow wherever you go. I will stay where you stay. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. The Lord will be with us." Naomi knows that Ruth will not change her mind. The 2 women continued the journey to Bethlehem together. Their love for one another and their friendship remains strong. Ruth's story is important because she will meet her husband Boaz in Bethlehem. Jesus' family can be traced back to Ruth and Boaz. The end.
All right, Olympians, I hope you enjoyed that story. Who do you think was our guest reader today? It was Gabby, who is our friend who helps in lots of children's ministry activities. And so we're grateful for her friendship of all the children and her work here at the church. All right, so our story today was about Ruth and Naomi. And Ruth was Naomi's daughter-in-law. And when Naomi decided to go back to Jerusalem, Ruth went with her. And it was because of their friendship, because of the relationship that they had, and Ruth's love for Naomi and Naomi's love for Ruth, that they stuck together and they were able to do these hard things together. They were able to journey back. Ruth was able to go to a place that she didn't know about and went with Naomi because of her love and friendship for her. And so in our own friendships, we have to think about what we can do for those that we love, right? We can do those hard things because we love them. All right, so what is important about friendship to you? Who are your friends? And how do you show that you're a good friend? And what do you need from your friends? How do you support each other? How do you help each other when you might be scared or you need someone to lean on? Friendship is super important in all that we do. We can't get along without other people to help us and to guide us and to be there with us to support us. So friendship is very important in our life and faith. All right. I hope you enjoyed our story, and good luck with all your events and activities today. We will see you tomorrow.